Is Pozer a one-hit wonder? We're gonna rank all his 2024 releases and see which ones hit and which ones miss.
Crossover media.
Road is dope, smoke and toke. South side of the water in a joke. I chop green and I'm letting it go. My nigga put faith in the kitchen stove. If it ain't about bread, don't call my phone. If it ain't about progress, leave me alone. I mash work, of course. It could have been legit or from a next source. I sourced my first blade at 9 by the age of toast. Like buying 15, be a court case.
The first thing I notice is that I like how much slower this beat is, so you actually get to take in what he's saying. It gives him more pockets to explore. I do think that if it was a little bit faster, some of the flows might be a little bit more tighter though.
ZK Rams on a rusty spin, rolling around but I can't see him. There's about 5 men in his tinted things. Weed, whips, lean, liquor, Hennessy, met Galton, stripper, shanks, buying peds, dingers. Love my life, I'm a real hood nigga. The teeth on the ram slice, man, it's life. The buying out the 9-coat man like gourmet.
And it's like his flow hasn't really changed, but it's ramping up still. It feels like the energy is progressively increasing, but he hasn't really changed the way that he's delivering. Also, is it just me or is Pozer kind of like a young AJ Tracy? Like in his voice, I hear AJ Tracy, but story for another day.
I need bread, not clout, big figures. I want broke backs, 9s and spinners. Samurai ZKs and flickers live at the 9-5. I am one of these niggas. Roads is real, gotta keep mine on me. And I know you get what you give is mad. Creep up stealth with the nifties wonky. Due to tech where the only son that she had. The same time I'm trying to level up and do greatness. A lot made this, I'm just
There we go, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I can't help but hear AJ Tracy's voice. If I was listening to this without visuals, I would have thought it's AJ Tracy. I'm wondering how this would sound on like times like 1.25 or something like that. I think it needs to be a little bit faster for it to hit the way that I would want it to.
How you gonna G-check me with my stainless? Do you brainless? I'll ying it and dash. Long time I ain't been drummer, I'm wasted. I'm all wasting time that I don't have. Flop the flip on the arena, I'm furious. My nigga said the road is dope and cool.
Okay.
I'm outside when the shit gets serious. I ain't out here, come trying to look cool. Mask on my face like Ray Mysterious. I'm on TFL with a stainless tool. Road is dope, smoke and dope. South side of the water in a joke. I chop green.
The extra melody in there, it adds just enough to make this exciting. This was almost a miss, but Pozer picked it up towards the end. It was almost a miss. I just don't like the way that he said alone there, like that gap in it. And that's why I'm saying if this maybe had a little bit more BPM to it, if it was a little bit faster, then some of the gaps in the flows and stuff might have landed a little bit better. But it seems like there were more elements to the beat that were kind of introduced as the song progressed, and that made it a little bit less of a miss. This almost kind of was leaning towards being one of those songs where the snippet was better than the whole song, but as of now, I'm gonna say it's a hit. See, this is the tempo that the last one needed to be on. There we go. I think it needs to be a little bit slow.
Rolling around with malicious intentions, whack with extensions, look like cord. Bites on wires, dot saw. Never seen a green jack, but I see enough corn. Undies in an unmarked Ford. I'm with
pulling it. We're pulling it. Now I think this one needs to be a little bit slower though, for some of the lines to hit, but
I'm with folks and I strip and it's lively. There's about 4 years on my waist, let alone what I got in this dry fit nightly. 2 long pipes on the year and they're Siamese. I beg a man act up, I'll tan him. Folks ain't gonna ask me if I'm bragging. Snap it, fill it to the max and bang it. Cream of the crop like Randy Savage. The bells out the dots turn my man cabbage. The teeth on the rams left dookie ravage. Same time I'm trying to level up and live lavish.
there's nothing to even say. This is vibes. Comparatively, Kitchen Stove is a miss.
I don't know why dudes trying to be smart, trying to line up a movie, I ain't that daft. Try run, never made it far. Try drive off and then crash this car. Never backed his shank, he ain't got heart. All I heard is bare hub and hurrah. I'm on a strip battling with my conscience. This hotline flinging is nonsense. Shank on your waist and you think it ain't obvious. Hey, when are you going, Jumar?
Yeah. So far between the two, this is the better beat. I love hearing when people are able to switch genres within the same beat, but still allow the beat to maintain its identity. And this is something that I've been saying for a minute. I wish I was able to document it, because I called this from years ago. I was like, we need to hear people doing more transitions between like real rap and drill in one beat, more transitions in and out of Jersey. People started doing that. This is what the scene needed to keep it fresh. I also like that it's drill in its content. For those who like that, it would resonate. So you're able to pull in an existing genre audience, but you're also able to tap into TikTok and all that. People who just want to hear the rhythm and just dance and not really care about what's being said. Content-wise, it's drill, but it starts blurring the lines in terms of the production. That's really dope.
push weight like the gym. Same time punching a clock Mike Tyson. If he knows what's best, he'll approach with sense, but he don't, so he ain't half of my ching. I don't know why they love pre-miking. It's all games till a man green lighting. Back mine out of the sheath and dice him. Send me that Eddie, my boy, stop typing.
And what he just did there is not easy. I pointed out every once in a while. Yes, it's just a rhyme scheme, right? But allowing it to kind of ride out, but still also making each line actually kind of stand out a little bit. It's something I kind of think of like Pozer when I think of these internal rhymes.
I got what you need, link me by the best one. I don't do tincture, smoking spice. The food that I sunset man to the moon, and I'm letting it go at a normal price. Grab a pack, rock it down and then watch it fly. Need racks, even feds know that a man's life. I sell weed, I'm trying to better my life. I got what you need, hurry up and buy. Too long pipes on the air, they're Siamese. I beg a man, act up, now tan it. Folks ain't gonna ask me if I brang it. Snap it, fill it to the max and bang it. Cream of the crop like Randy Savage. The bells out the dots turn my man cabbage. The teeth on the rams left.
Hopefully it ends here. This doesn't need to be
level up and live lavish.
Yeah, this didn't need to be any longer. That was good. The visuals are really, really interesting too. They're simple, but they're actually creative and fun to look at. Early predictions, I might put Kitchen Stove at 4 and Malicious Intent at 2. I haven't heard previews for the next 2 songs, so we'll see if it shifts around. But I do think that what's keeping Malicious Intent from being closer to maybe just being a 1 itself is just that it needed to be a little bit slower for the Jersey beat part, just because I wasn't really able to hear some of the things that he was saying and appreciate it. But let's hear what the next up is saying though.
Like get packed, get left in a puddle. I won't scuffle, but I'll wave and shave. Better to be safe than sorry, and glow stays on me. I'm live every minute of the day. Bring it, fill it and spin it, then rise this flame. Do to shut out a man's whole face. Supply and demand, I got deals all day. Serve man in the shine of the sun of the rain. High drop on the sun stars that burst when you fill it with sweets from south. It ain't nothing to me, blam. You got burnt. 3rd degree chef man, MKii said he's on my.
Nah, you gotta take in this production. You have to take in this production right here. Yeah.
High drop on the sun stars that burst when you fill it with sweets from south. It ain't nothing to me, blam. You got burnt. 3rd degree chef man, MKii said he's on my family. Bams in my hand, that's word to the family tree. Go ask JSO YD, I'm in the back of the ride with the hacks on me. Heartbeat drop when I see TSG. My runner got nick.
Okay.
Don't piss me off. He best find a whole new plug he can re off. Slap this smasher, clap when it beat. Niggas look like real life clowns when he ski. The years go ahead, pin trigger my flick shank tore through a nigga live. I'm just talking the car, but my PC dinger was broken. Sad, I walked on my shot on a joke thing. Short tempered soap man till he's floating. It comes.
He's weaving in and out of the different production styles so seamlessly. Of the 3 so far, by far this is my favorite. What he's saying is relatively generic across the 3 of them, but the way that he's delivering it, this is the perfect tempo. And then when it jumps right out of that and into the other beat, he doesn't lose any steam, and he's transitioning in and out of his flows really well too.
I'm just talking the car, but my PC dinger was broken. Sad, I walked on my shot on a joke thing. Short tempered soap man till he's floating. It comes to the turf when your home is broken. Already told man I put the M in motion. I let it ring and see a circular motion. Look, pass me the dots and I'll brock it, stuff it. Slap 2 bells at his muffin. I don't know why dude thought I was bluffing. Was eating his words when he took off running.
Don't piss me off, son. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off.
Look, pass me the dots and I'll brock it, stuff it. Slap 2 bells at his muffin. I don't know why dude thought I was bluffing. Was eating his words when he took off running. Ride the machine like Keanu Reeves. Rag the quattro like Taken Free. Mash work every day of the week. Make peas don't come in the middle, get bun like trees. I don't know why he talks like he ain't been touched. Come here and get crunch. Rise mine on, swinging it, enough can't see him again, he's a fucking punk. Do try roll up, pulling them stunts. Little did he know that we keep it tucked. Fully chipping my grip, it's a treat, 8 snubs. Slap pins out the ding, trying to time man runs. I don't know why he talks like he ain't been touched.
People like Pozer make you question what drill really is. I'm probably gonna make a video about this. I've been sitting on this concept for a video for the longest. There's no one way to kind of brand drill sonically. It's more of a context than it is a sound. And that's basically, spoiler alert, what the video's gonna be about. That drill is more so about context than it is just what they're saying, how they're saying it, or what they're saying it on.
Chipping my grip, it's a treat, 8 snubs. Slap pins out the ding, trying to time man runs. Like get packed, get left in a puddle. I won't scuffle, but I'll wave and shave. Better to be safe than sorry, and glow stays on me. I'm live every minute of the day. 2 in this brought back dotty and 3 in a tray. Doing laps on a man's estate. I'm at shifties, gap bros whipping up, yay. Residue on my hands, can't brought this slate.
I almost want to say this one is my favorite, but if the next song can kind of combine everything that these last 3 have done really well, this might end up being my number 2. But needless to say, it was definitely a hit.
I'm trying to see how much bread I can make. Why do you think that I brought this weight? Tagging it into different shapes, supplying the man, I got deals all day. Dots came long, chopped it shorter. Numb to the fact death's around the corner. Master creeping around like a stalker, trying to put somebody son on my borer. 6 shots been popped off and it's greased down. Weak in the knees, night seen this. Yeah, slap more than one, I ain't in a no beat down.
He has this thing where his songs just gradually ramp up. This was almost what I thought it was gonna be, which is gonna pull into the elements that we love from the previous songs with the Jersey beat and everything, but also having a hook that makes it replayable. That's the only thing that made the last one maybe not number one. It's just the fact that it didn't have a hook because it was a freestyle. So if this one builds off of that, there may be room for some, you know, adjustments in the rankings, but we'll see.
I'm trying to better my circumstances. Why do you think Pozer's now an artist? Still live for anyone asking. Back mine out of the sheath and harm him. I never thought that I would be charting. Come a long way from where I was starting. Live on the strip, my Nokia dancing. If I see feds, you know I'm departing. I'm trying to see how much bread I can make. Why do you think that I brought this weight? Tagging it into different shapes, supplying the man I got deal.
Now, what's hard about this is that it goes in and out of being Jersey and not Jersey, but not within like a 8 or 16 bar kind of sequence. It's switching in and out like within a couple seconds. And all they're doing is just slightly rearranging where the drum pattern is. That's cold.
I don't know Duke, but he said he knows me. Cap, we checked and your CV's blank. I built spliffs and they look like bats. And I pour half set drinking slap. I cut ties if they look like rats. And I won't indulge if it ain't about racks. I'm in a trap with the air in my lap. The folks them telling me stick to the rap. Shake it, she wanna shake it. I'm trying to break her back.
And I like how you hear the Jersey beat underneath, but it's really subtle. And then it hits a little bit harder. It makes it something worth listening to from beginning to end. Because they could have just chosen to just identify the tempo, identify the rhythm, and let that rock from beginning to end. But it allows you to actually kind of enjoy the fact that he's not saying too much. Like, he's yet to really say anything in the last couple of songs that really stood out to me yet. It's all been relatively surface level, relatively repetitive in terms of like what he's saying or the nature of what he's saying. But all of them have a little bit of sauce to it that makes it unique, that still makes it fun to listen to.
Bad one said that she proud of me, but I know all she wants is a Prada bag. Running up lag, even if my feet cramp, car where I'm born from, no, I won't go back.
In terms of the song, like as a song, this one is competing with Malicious Intent. Damn, this is gonna be really difficult. This is cold. So coming in at number 4, we have Kitchen Stove, but I do still think that it sets the tone very well for Pozer and the future of his career. If he continues to use the slower Jersey beats, it seems like he'll be able to express himself with a little bit more depth and not the super surface level, almost drill, almost mainstream rap kind of beats. I think that's probably going to be that space where we're going to be able to hear more of his personal experiences. Malicious Intentions comes in at number 3, and this one was really difficult, but I think the deciding factor here is just that the Jersey beat was a little bit too fast to allow you to really take in what he's saying. The production on the other 2 songs here are just a little bit stronger. It was really difficult to pick which one of these 2 was going to be my number 1, but I'm going to give it to his next up just because even though it didn't have a hook, I think that's actually the thing that allows it to shine. The hook in I'm Tryna makes it feel like it wants to be a mainstream song, and it takes away a little bit of the value and doesn't allow him to actually show you that he can rap. Whereas at least with his next up, he's able to keep going from beginning to end without having to fall back on repeating something that may or may not be catchy. And in this case, I actually think Kitchen Stove is probably the most catchy of all of the hooks here, despite me ranking it last. But yeah, let me know how you rank these 4 songs in the comment section down below, and if you think Pozer has what it takes to maintain a career for the next couple of years.